So here we are for the finals of our 8-man. Sent me a message. Sorry, recording. This hand doesn't have a lot going on, especially if like he's a red deck. That being said, I don't know if I can mulligan it. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to though. I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. So we're going to do that. This hand is much better. I will keep. So he's most likely the mill deck, but he could also be blue-black control. So we're going to start off with no mid outpost and pass. Okay, so he is probably the CDC whip deck. Which is sweet. That means we played against a different deck every single round, which is pretty cool. State Wayfinder reveals. Nope, wrong one. That's the Exiled Zone. So he's taking a Temple of Malady and a Soul of Innistrad. Alright, so I think we can Thoughtseize him here, and let's play Temple of Triumph first. Like, we know we want to land, no matter what, so like, we're not getting extra information off the Thoughtseize. I guess we're learning that we're more dead if we don't draw land. Unfortunately it comes in play tapped, but we're going to have to keep it on top. So, if we're keeping that on top, like this turn we're not going to be able to cast anything. Or next time we're not going to be able to cast anything as well. And I'm not really scared of anything that he can play on 3 outside of maybe like a Courser of Crewfix. I think I want to give him another turn to draw a whip. So I'm going to do that. Right, so there goes the Temple of Malady. And what's he doing with it? Bottom? Okay. So, once again, I think we're just looking for a land. So we're going to play the Temple of Silence. We want to keep that on top, and then cast this Thoughtseize on him. What does he have? Ooh, lots of cool things. Alright, so he has Doomlike Giant, Sidisi, Murderous Cut, Mana Confluence, Llanowar Wastes, and a Swamp. Alright, So like Sidisi comes down next turn, and then the turn afterwards, like Doomwake Giant would come down, and Doomwake Giant would probably kill our token, and the Murderous Cut would kill our Rival Master, but then we're left with the Butcher. And I really don't want to deal with the Sidisi, and we can just like Crackling Doom the Doomwake Giant. So I'm just going to take Sidisi, because it's his next play. And yeah, pass the turn back to him. That was the Swamp, I believe. Yeah. Draw another Sidisi? That'd be bad. He did. Okay. So it's a bit annoying. But okay, so we're not gonna play Rival Master this turn. I think we just Crackling Doom now. We can Crackling Doom him on his turn. There's no way he can mill like creatures at instant speed. So it's only annoying because like we have to Crackling Doom to kill the CDC, and then the Utter End we'll probably have to use on Doomwake Giant, when we don't really want to use Utter End on Doomwake Giant. Alright, I don't think I want him to let him mill. Because he has the Soul of Innistrad in the graveyard. Like, there's no way I want him to like get more Hornet Queens and stuff. I could see him just using the Soul of Innistrad this turn to get back Sidisi, Hornet Queen, and like Courser or something like that. So I'm assuming that's probably what his plan is here. So how do we beat that? Butcher probably is the best way to do that. But then if I play Butcher, he can just like Murderous Cut it and not do what he wants, well, not do the Soul of Innistrad thing. So maybe we just play Rival Master this turn. Although he uses their mana less good, or less well. I think it's Rival Master this turn, and then figure it out from there. This way, like, we can give Butcher haste, and then, like, hopefully just beat the Hornet Queen eventually. We still need a mana confluence, so like 1 mana away from casting Hornet Queen. Alright, so it looks like he does not want to Murderous Cut our Goblin Rival Master. Which is kind of why I played it. I was hoping he'd do that. But I think he just realizes it's just better probably to cast Sidisi next turn. Maybe it's Sidisi, right? Not Sidisi. Maybe it's Sidisi. I don't know. Oh, he didn't bring back his guys. Okay. It seems like a lot of wasted mana. Like, Soul of Innistrad is 5, right? Like, you can bring them back for 5? Yeah, maybe it was just a misclick. He's also attacking me. Oh, he wants me to block his Seder Wayfinder. Like I forgot about the Doomwake Giant or something. Sorry, friend, but I did not forget about the Doomwake Giant. Confluence. So we know he has Doomwake Giant and Murderous Cut, and he's casting Doomwake probably here. Sure, Doomwake Giant is there. Alright. This card's been underwhelming. Maybe we just cut that card. Let's see. So this turn, we can Crackling Doom, and then he Murderous Cuts our Rabble Master. I really think we have to save the other end for like a whip if he ever draws one. Although it will be annoying if he gets back Sidisi, Hornet Queen, and Do White Giant with the Soul of Innistrad, but that like wastes a whole turn. He can remove the extra Sidisi, the Polluted Delta, the Courser, the Sylvan or Sado Wayfinder, and the Whip. All those cards are fine to remove with Mana Confluence. But I think that's our play here. Conversely, we can play Butcher and give it haste, and that'll die, which I'm not a fan of. So I think we go to combat, and then we Crackling Doom. That way we get a guy. So it's playing out like pretty much like we said. This gives us a guy to Butcher next turn. Try to race him that way. It's going to be hard to race him once he gets the Hornet Queen down though. But we'll have him at 8. And then unfortunately, I think the only way we can really beat him is to like burn him out, but maybe Spirit Bonds will do something. Who knows? Weirder things have happened. Oh, okay, Break has to do White Giant now. We're pretty close to dead here. Feels like a removal spell, but just dead. Let's see if he sees it. Courser. Gotta get smaller. And I'm gonna block the zombie. If you have another enchantment, like that's awful for me, but morph. What the heck's the morph in this deck? Oh, it's the 6/6 Sengu Mauler. So is there any way we can win this game? If that's a Sengu Mauler. No. Okay. Let's go to the next game. Alright, so things I don't like. Spirit Bonds is not very good. Blood-Soaked Champion is not very good in this matchup. Seeker of the Way. Oop, I want the lightning tree. So we want Anger, we want the extra land, we want Erebos, we want Well, we might not want Sarkhan, but we might need him anyway. Soren's pretty good. To merit. So we're just becoming like a strict control deck. Is Brahma's good? Brahma's might be better than Rabblemaster. Is Sarkhan better than Rabblemaster? I don't think on the play it is. Alright, so this is how we're going to board. Yeah, as you can see, we're just becoming a strict control deck. Butcher's just our beater instead of being like a sweet synergistic card. So yeah, let's go ahead and submit this. Yeah, I'm going to play first. This hand is awesome, so I will keep. Starting for the Nomad Outpost. In a perfect world, we'll draw an untapped land and not play the Temple of Triumph until turn 4. But it had to be this turn that we draw the untapped land, and that did not happen. So I think we're going to go with Silence here. And I think Temple of Silence is fine. Keep it on top. Like, we're the control deck, even though we are going to start off with the aggro with Rabblemaster next turn. I think it's just better than Brahma's at this point. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Man, he hits that thing every time. And granted, he didn't use it last game. I think he should have at one point when he just left 5 mana untapped. But that card's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to play Mountain, and then we're going to play... And I'm pretty sure this is just better. I think it does get wiped or swept up with Anger the Gods if we ever draw one. But yeah. I think this puts him on the defensive too. Interesting. Just wants to keep our goblins down. So he's going to play Llanowar Waste next turn. He has a Llanowar Waste, and I know that. I guess he might not cast it next turn. Sure. Could also have like a Hero's Downfall. So I'm going to go to my combat first, see if he has like a Hero's Downfall. If he does, we cast Brahma's. If he doesn't, then we probably just leave a Crackling Doom. Okay. We have double red, so I think I should play Temple of Silence. So it doesn't really matter what I play. So we have an untapped land next turn for Liliana Vess. So we're just looking for gas now. And that would be considered gas. Not great against his Doomwake Giants, but it's a pretty good card nonetheless. There's his Llanowar Waste. He's missing blue so far. So I'm going to assume this is a Murderous Cut. Or another Downfall. Or just mana screwed? I don't know. Nope, okay. He just waited until my beginning of combat step this time. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so here we're faced with a decision. Like, when do I want to play Elspeth, I think is the question. He's at 5 cards. So, like, Liliana Vess minus might be better. If I Liliana Vess minus, I'd find, like, an untapped land so I could cast Elspeth. Which isn't the worst. If I Temple Scryed and kept up Crackling Doom, what does that achieve? Nothing really? Alright, I think we're going to do that play. Bloodstained Mire. Gets more lands out of our deck. Increases the chances. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Is there anything else I'd want to get? I don't think so. Maybe Chandra, but I think Bloodstained Mire is good. It does feel kind of weird to like Vampire Tutor for a land. I mean, granted I do that a lot in Vintage, but in Standard, it's not something I look forward to. It'd be great if he used a Hero's Downfall on Liliana here. Because then he'd only have 1 left in his deck. Whip of Erebos, that is fine. Guess it's not great because he has a Soul of Innistrad. Alright, so the Whip of Heroes changes things, because if I just play... Or no, wait, no it doesn't. This guy doesn't have Trample or anything, right? Okay. My thought was that the Whip of Heroes changed things, because if I play Elspeth, then he could whip back Soul of Innistrad and then, like, kill my Elspeth. But it does not. It does change what I'm going to do with Liliana, though. So fetch. Got a Swamp. Elspeth. Plus. So I was gonna plus with Liliana, and then save her -2 for when we knew what we wanted. But now we know we want an Utter End. So I'm gonna -2 her. And we want an Utter End to deal with his Whip of Erebos. I was gonna whip back a Seder Wayfinder. Okay. Cards into the revealed zone. They are Sidisi, so all these are going to go away. And thus, that's the third whip? Okay. I'm assuming he's going to attack Liliana. Granted, I'm just going to block it no matter where he attacks, unless he attacks me. I guess there's like really no reason to not block with all of these, but I don't think he has like a thing that gives trample and like +1/+1 or something like that. If he does, I mean, then he does, I guess, but. Alright, and I don't know if it's Moto or it's just him thinking. Everything seems to be working. There it goes. The time didn't go down any, so I think we're okay. Right, so now we plus to read him. I'm going to let him think that his whip's going to be there next turn before we kill it. Okay. So this. You can't really probably believe that it'll be there, but yeah, the trigger seems awesome. It's like we're just hoping that he doesn't have like a Hornet Queen in hand. Because a Hornet Queen thinks he had a little awkward. But doesn't have a Hornet Queen, which does not look like he does because he's casting something before. Then I think we're in pretty good shape. Oh, Doomray Giant. That's annoying. But luckily we have a bunch of mana. So it's +1. It's Crackling Doom. So he probably has 2 Hornet Queens. Elspeth. Butcher Thing. Give you haste. So he's a Murderous Cut. That's what that suggests to me anyway. Which is fine. Like, oh. Doesn't have a Murderous Cut. He just wanted to get an island. We don't need the lifelink right now, so I'd rather just have another soldier in play. Is this a whip? Okay. Looks like the only thing I would cast if I was him. I think we can beat the whip. Sure. Alright, so let's play this guy's next turn. So we'll say that he draws a brick. He can cast Hornet Queen, which gets him a ton of blockers. Or he can bring back Doomwake Giant. If he brings back Doomwake Giant, he can kill our Liliana, kill all our tokens, which is probably best for him. If we ultimate Elspeth, we get in for 6, but then he whip back Hornet Queen, and then he gets like a bunch of tokens. So let's see. I really didn't think he had the Murderous Cut. I guess if we would have went back, we could have attacked first, he had a Murderous Cut our guy, and then we could have minused Liliana and made sure that we win the game next turn. Or I guess we wouldn't make sure, I guess we win the game, but we'd be in a lot better spot. We're just at the plus Elspeth. And then let him kill our Liliana and our tokens. But if he doesn't kill Liliana, then I get to tutor. So it was like a slight hiccup. Should have played around the Murderous Cut, but I really didn't think he had one because he didn't play it last turn. Like he fetched for a island, so he had to have like the whip in hand last turn. He just didn't cast Murderous Cut. Maybe misclicked on the land? I don't know. Really didn't want me to know that he had a Murderous Cut in hand? Sure. Like he has to attack Liliana here, I think. We're gonna make more tokens with Elspeth, then he whips back the Hornet Queen. I think we can attrition him out, even with the whip in play. If we just naturally draw our other end, that'd be awesome too. I think it's his last whip. Yeah, this is his last whip. Okay. Let's think real hard to where to attack. It's kind of a cool picture. Okay. There he goes. Alright, so we're gonna plus to make soldiers. Scry. Need a second Anger of the Gods. On bottom. We just want anything that kills him. So I think it's a free attack here. Because if he blocks with like everybody, like then we don't have to cast Anger of the Gods. We can use it later. If he doesn't block, then I think we have to use Anger of the Gods. Granted, he's going to gain a bunch of life, but I don't really think I care about that. Let's see, I think he hits a DC this turn with Whip. And just hopes to mill more gas for the Whip. Our play will be based on our draw plus what he hits with Sidisi. And Whip of Erebos makes games real long. Sure. Sidisi, Thoughtseize Forest, okay. So he does get a guy. F6 because I don't have anything I can do. Maybe I did want that second anger. I'm not going to play the land just because. I mean, there's an argument to play it, but if I play Chandra and zero it, I can still cast even like something like Elspeth. This deck certainly has a lot of staying power. I really wish it would show me what went on there. Return Courser, Satyr Wayfinder, Sidisi, Courser, and Satyr Wayfinder. Okay. Sure. Maybe we'll deck them. No creatures. Unless he's using them at this turn, I really think he was supposed to play Courser first. You play Courser or see if there's a land on top. So he's gonna give a guy. Man, I really want to end hostilities here. Courser. So he's drawing a forest. will be one guy short. But I think we're fine. So you get a bunch of life, which I don't care about. I think our win condition space, we just decking him at this point. Strike, I do not want. Just want sweepers. Yeah, I definitely should have kept that anger. I didn't think the game would play out like this, though. I should have, though. Should have known. He's not going to whip anything bad. I guess he only has Sylvan Carriers left. Okay, that makes sense. Sidisi. Okay. So I have something to whip anyway. This creature. To block this creature. To block this creature. Deck has a great endgame, I'll give him that. Hero's Downfall, that's unfortunate. What are you doing? I do not agree with that. Like, you finally found a way to kill my Elspeth that you've been attacking for like 10 turns. And you just shuffle it to the bottom? It seems, or just shuffle it somewhere? It doesn't seem very good. And there goes. Here's Downfall. Alright, so the question becomes, do I want to kill his Sidisi? Actually, I think she could just take a shot here. I think so. Could have gave him lifelink by second when I blocked the Courser, but it's fine. Also, he would gain less life, but he's got 10 cards left in library until we beat him. I think we're also unfortunately going to beat him with time, which kind of sucks for the video, but you're going to whip. Alright. Oh, you're going to whip Corn Queen? Okay. Sure. More guys. No, they're not all going at me. Elspeth. Me. Don't think he can beat me in 2 turns. I think he can bring back Doomwake Giant, do this, attack me for 4. Sure. Yeah, so sorry for the boring video, but just kind of how this one played out. Like, there's no way he's going to kill me. He can Doomwake this turn, but he can't do enough damage. He can finally kill my Elspeth. Sure. What was my last opponent's name? I pack. But so yeah, there you have it. So the deck's pretty sweet. Like I said, that last game, that's kind of usually how you beat the CDC whip deck once they get going, is you just stay alive long enough to kill them. Sometimes you can beat them through like actual attacking and stuff like that, but I think I could have if I would have kept that other Anger of the Gods. Also, if I kept Liliana and killed that last whip, I think I could have beat him in like regular, but as it was, I didn't. But yeah, a couple of the cards that I might want to change are like Secret of the Way and Spirit Bonds. Didn't really do a ton. Maybe they just want to become more Lightning Strikes, maybe more Bravazas. Tamara seemed pretty good the couple of times I drew them. So there you have it. That's the deck, and whatever you play for the 5K this weekend, good luck, and I'll see you there. All right.